Hello YouTube friends, Dr. Teresa Ulrich here. I wanted to give you a couple of updates. If you've watched any of the previous videos, you may recall I was trying to set up an aquarium for larger seahorses, and I just couldn't get those water parameters in check, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I realized there was a pollutant in the tank that I didn't think of. The canister filter I had was using connectors that must have been old. Maybe the filter had been sitting on a shelf for quite a while and the rubber had degraded. I did reach out to the company that produces the canister filter and they sent me some new connectors, but I really didn't want to wait for them to arrive before I set up the seahorse tank. So that resulted in me just tearing down the large tank and then setting up very quickly a dwarf seahorse tank. In previous video I demonstrated the arrival of the dwarves and unpacking of them, and let's just take a look. They're doing very well. Let me see if we can find one to focus on. It's not real clear. There's one right in the center moving around. There's another one in the back there. Let's see if there are any on the seahorse tree in the back. They're sometimes really hard to find. There, I don't know if you can see, there's one there on the seahorse tree. But they're doing really, really well. They're eating. They arrived kind of thin, but they are starting to fatten up. And I'll be doing some videos pretty soon because one of the males is starting to pump his pouch, which is exactly what it sounds like. Literally, he tries to put a lot of air into the pouch so that, or I should say water, he pumps water into a pouch to expand it, and that's just sort of a flirting ritual that seahorses use to attract females. But his pouch is still tiny, and that happens when either they're juveniles or they haven't been fed a lot in recent times. And that can happen for a couple of different reasons, but I know that when shippers send livestock like fish, they tend not to feed them at least a few days beforehand so that they're not polluting the aquarium at all. So we're going to have some seahorse antics pretty soon. You can see some moving around in the background there, but they're acclimating really nice, and I'll have lots of, oh, here's one guy swimming. There we go. This is the guy who's been pumping his pouch, and that's how I know it's a boy. He's got a pouch instead of just a straight curve there. It's fun to watch them swim around. Some of them actually enjoy that bubbly current. So anyway, we'll be following up with more videos related to maintaining the seahorses, keeping up with their feeding, keeping them healthy, watching their activities, their socialization, their reproduction. Lots of fun to come. So thanks for hanging in there with me until we saw the seahorses actually arrive. And I'm really enjoying having them here. Thanks again. Take care.